Hello.
Hello.
That's another year gone, isn't it? And without a doubt, that has been one of the most testing yet rewarding years, I think, of our lives. I actually would say lives there, to be honest, because that was rough.
No, completely agree.
I've already sworn.
Warning, yeah, I'll bleep that one, but there will be a warning that throughout the rest of this video, however long it is, there is bound to be swearing throughout, whether it's what we did previously in the year and what we might talk about now. So be warned, I'm not bleeping that stuff. I don't have the time.
No.
We're cutting it short to the end of the year, as it is.
We'll teach your kids a new word or two.
Yes, yeah. So this is a look back on what we've done over the last year, primarily because we're useless at remembering what we've done. I'm going to be quizzing Matt throughout. We'll put that to the test, which should be great fun. So I think we should probably start with January. Matt had already started the year strong.
I honestly don't remember anything from this last year. All I know is how my body feels right now.
I think you probably started the year in a very similar way.
Oh, that's good. Well, this whole new year, new me thing has gone out the window because my year has started a fucking mess, as usual. Let me show you what's going on.
And that's all because of the project back orders that had come through just before the new year. We had released the shaker table project and we could barely keep up. At this early stage of the year, I was also rebuilding the 309 Woodworking School website, and we were trying to keep up on the admin tasks we had neglected for so long. But that didn't stop Matt from finding time for some pranks.
Now, what I like doing is when people leave something in my possession and they ask me to send it back over long distances, I send it back to them, but with a few distractions. We'll just splice in that video now as to what Jamie received.
For a bit of context, Jamie came to the workshop to film a music video and simply left his wallet behind.
So, I just got a package delivered, opened it up and found this. Can you see that? Yeah? Obviously that's terrifying on the face of it, on the surface of it. But then I remembered I left my wallet in someone else's workshop the other day. I have a feeling somewhere in all of these is my wallet. Now the question is, do I use a normal way of cutting to open it? Or do I use this fancy marking knife? Yeah, use a marking knife. Let's go. Number one. Oh look, some scrap bits of hardboard. Just what I've always wanted. Oh, this has different promising. Oh yay, Amazon package. Just look at that. How ridiculous. How many different things are in there? Oh, I need my wallet so badly. Look. Oh. I hope that adding all these extra bits cost you so much more money to post it. More hardboard, more cardboard. What's funny about this is I know this is not even close to the shape of my wallet, but I just don't know. Nope, that's just cardboard. Another little hardboard package. Oh my god. Now I wonder, I wasn't going to say anything, but this, I'm 99% sure, is the work of one Sir Robert Harvey. Now normally, when I talk about this guy, I say how good he is at video editing, filming, all of that crap. But right now, I'm thinking I'm not going to pay him for the video that we recorded. Everything'll be alright. Ooh, what's this? Oh, well I'll be. That is awesome. I take it all back. That is ridiculous. You guys didn't have to do that. Oh my god. I feel bad using the one I had for the thing now. Jesus. Oh, you legends. I mean, you're horrible people, both of you, but you're legends. Oh. Okay.
Why are you dealing drugs?
Rob sent me my wallet back.
I have no idea how I got the blame for that.
Because that's your reputation.
It's not fair! My reputation precedes me from school. Apparently I was that bad.
You were. Yeah, it's only your fault that you deserve this.
Maybe. But after you pranked Jamie, who did you prank next?
Probably you.
Yeah? Can you remember what you did though?
Wait, No, wait, this was like February time or January. Are we still January?
I think we're still in January.
Oh, wait. I sent you the memory cards.
You sent me the memory cards.
Yes, I do.
So
I sent you a memory card.
You did. You sent me a memory card. So a bit of context around this for people who don't know. What was sort of the lead up to this?
We were having issues with uploading footage here in the workshop.
Yeah.
Rob's got super fast Wi-Fi at home, and we were working out whether it's quicker for me to upload a video to a memory stick, to a card, send it to Rob via Royal Mail, and him upload it from home quicker than it was for me just to upload it from here.
Yes.
And I was determined to win this. I'm going to get the memory card, wrap it up in some little bits of cardboard, take the shit out of it, and then do maybe like 50 more, perhaps. He's going to hate me. Right, so box up there and just fill it up with the memory cards. Not too many. I didn't get too carried away, as you can see. Just a small amount of distractions in there, and then just finish it off with this. See how that prints. Perfect. So then that can just go on the inside of the lid, greeting him when he opens it, et voila. Have fun, mate. Okay, so it's now the next morning, and for whatever reason, the upload is complete. I don't quite know how or why, but it's done it much faster than it should have. I've just checked the status on Rob's delivery. It's due in about, it's any time now, to be honest. So what I'm going to do is when he gets the package, he opens it and he realises what there is, I'm going to tell him that there's still like 4 hours left on it. So he's going to hopefully be frantically searching through it, trying to find a memory card. Meanwhile, the upload's already complete, and I'll tell him that when he finds the memory card. Oh, God. Just never gets old. I love it. Right. Update. Let's give him a call.
Good day.
Good. Oh, he's fucked it.
It's gone.
God damn it.
Good day.
Good day. I was just ringing to say I think the memory card's got there. You've got about 3 hours.
Oh yeah, god damn it.
I think it's in your postbox.
Right, so Matt's just given me a call to say I've got a parcel in my letterbox right now, and he's right. There's one right here. Now, the reason I'm rushing is that Matt's been uploading files to Google Drive for 3 days straight. And because his internet is so damn slow, I said to him it would literally be faster for him to post the SD card to me and for me to upload it from home. So that's literally what he's done. Look what a bloody git has called me. What a knob! He's also said I should film the unboxing, so I dread to think what else he's put in there. Gotta make use of the old Purdue marking knife. Oh no! Bastard! You son of a bitch! I should have seen this coming. This is what he did to Jamie. Bastard, in one of these bloody packages is the SD card. You prick! And he knows I've only got 3 hours to bloody find it. Oh no, it's all taped. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I've got to be quicker. It's going to take me 3 hours just as it is. No, it's not that. The question is it going to be in a big one or a small one? Do I just... Oh, that's what I do. I just bend them. There we go. Okay. No. Oh, I think it's that one. I think it's that one, but I'm going to double check the others. This one feels solid. Success! Fuck you! Oh, no, you can't see my camera, but fuck you!
Well, that's really good to know you found it. That means... well, never mind, because I'm actually joking. The upload finished yesterday.
Oh, you prick! For fuck's sake! God damn it!
It just did it a lot quicker. I'd already packed the memory cards and they're waiting for collection. So I was like, oh, fuck it. I'll just wait till he's unpacked it and then tell him.
And I went through filming all of his bloody stuff. It's a good thing that I didn't get the upload going. Thankfully, I was going to call you and then upload it. You absolute bugger.
Who actually won that in the end?
You did. You won the bloody thing. Do you remember? Because you finished the upload the day before.
Oh yeah.
You didn't tell me. That was... And as the lovely people will have just seen, they would have seen me putting in a lot of effort filming it and really like giving it a bit of gusto. There was music behind it and everything. And then
no, you're too slow, mate.
And then I called you to say I beat your puzzle. I beat you, and you laughed in my face.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Still furious.
Funny. Before we do the next one, should we quickly check audios and all that?
Yeah, go on then.
Just to be sure.
Yeah, fair enough.
There you go, good job we checked. There we go, now we can see it.
Well, it wouldn't be a second channel Matt Estlea video if it didn't have any technical hiccups.
Yeah,
His bloody microphone wasn't on.
Standard.
And now you get to hear his lovely dulcet tones in full clarity.
Oh, hello.
Anything else you want to add?
Fuck!
Oh no! Bloody hell. Anyways, we're at the end of January now, and we got the opportunity to go and visit Whitley Woods. The woodland was truly incredible. The people were lovely. We learnt so much. And the sawmill was a pleasure to watch in action. The attention to detail, the machines they had available to them, the whole process was slick. Look at this. Just cutting through it like it's butter. And yes, the resulting video took months to come out, as we'll see later. Around that same time, we also had to deal with more project packs. We had put in a massive order as the year began, which meant that when the wood arrived, it required days of sorting and packing. So it's kind of crazy how much the project packs have not only started the year, but also ended the year.
Yeah, I mean, the workshop is currently flooded with wood of all different shapes and sizes and species. Not to mention the hardware packs as well that seem to be taking up all the packaging for them. It's taken off.
Yeah, we could not have predicted this at the start of the year. No,
I mean, it's so cool to see them actually like take hold like this, because it was just like, we had no idea that it would actually be this useful to people. All I knew was that when I was building stuff in my garage at my mum's house, I was like, I wish I had access to pre-planed wood that wasn't extortionate priced. So yeah, it's really cool to see that that's like, people are enjoying that.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's how we started the year. It was essentially with project packs and a few pranks while trying to deal with the admin tasks in the background that was always going on. What else started in January/February that has continued on ever since?
Oh, well, mallets.
Mallet.
And technically a sponsorship that we still haven't delivered on, starting next year. Coffee table.
Oh. That technically started in 2023.
Ah, there you go.
So it's fine, that didn't happen this year.
The mallets were doing pretty well on then.
Yes, yeah. We're on board on that.
Yeah, the bloody mallets.
Yeah, it's kind of amazing how much of a challenge they have been. And for any of you who have ordered them, pre-ordered them, well, those of you who have received one prior to the pre-orders, you've done very well to get hold of one. For those of you who pre-ordered the mallets, you've done very well for being so patient.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Yes, and please continue to be patient.
Yes.
There is a link in the description. We're not going to go into detail now about the mallets, but there's a link in the description where you can see what we've been up to in terms of like tracking their progress. And it all comes down to a lack of wood that's traveling in from Mozambique. And there's an update on the page all about that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a nightmare.
It's in South Africa at the moment though.
It is in South Africa.
Which means it's gone the wrong way.
It's actually further away than it started. As the crow flies, it's now got to go longer. In fact, it would be quicker if we got about 20,000 crows
to fucking fly.
To fly them over.
Yeah. Do you reckon 20,000 crows would fly that much leadwood? I reckon you'd need at least double that.
I reckon it's worth a shot.
I think it's actually worth it. I would happily pay crows good money to do that.
To start with 20,000 crows and go, actually that didn't work, let's try 40,000. Then it will be for it to get on the bloody ship and get here.
Yeah. And they'd be more communicative than our supplier as well.
Oh, they'd be bloody loud about it.
They would be.
They would make
Good.
They would make a union in seconds. Bloody pros.
Yeah. Honestly, though, thank you for your patience with these. It's just been the bane of our life and a permanent background anxiety for us.
Yes.
Just sort of like, yeah, we're just anticipating everyone wanting a refund at once, and the fact you haven't is amazing to us.
Because the company still exists because of that.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't know how you could go to a bank and say, yeah, can we have a loan for this? Why do you need the loan? Well, we'd like to refund a lot of people.
yeah.
So that doesn't really sit well with banks.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, not ideal.
So yeah, we're going to spend a Christmas still just ticking away over stress in the background.
Honestly, the amount of months in this sort of fourth quarter where we've said, next month we'll have it and this anxiety will be gone. Next month we'll have it.
I think that's the reason for my permanent eye twitch.
Yeah.
There's a mallet just ticking away about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sad times.
it really is. I've actually forgotten what comes up next. Oh yeah, it's the mallets.
1.5 years ago, I purchased a lathe and got it delivered to this workshop. However, we're yet to turn it on. And so in this video, and today, we're going to be doing just that.
I can't wait.
Holy shit!
So, to provide just a little bit of context here, this is the manual. We've had a flick through. It's in very broken English.
I think it's made in Microsoft Paint.
Yes, it looks lovely.
We don't even have a miller on it.
No, no, it sort of applies to multiple machines. This is the control interface. It's just a little bit dusty from lack of use. It's plugged in, but never ever has it been powered
No,
on.
it's 3-phase as well, so if we get electrocuted by it, that's 415 volts running through our veins. You can see the
fantastic.
guy's face in this.
Oh yeah, look, that's when you know it's high quality stuff. And what do we want this machine to be making?
Tools, effectively like mallets. So this handle going through here. Don't know if we can do the head yet, but the handle at least, that's got to be a really specific size tenon. And I'm not good enough to get that specific. And then various other tools that we're yet to announce. But primarily, that handle is the go-to at the moment. In fact, I've got one here that's stuck.
Of course,
one here.
it's too good of a fit.
There you go, there's a nice sample. So this was actually made by a company in the UK. This wasn't made on this machine or anything, but that's the kind of standard we're going for. Yeah, I've really got no idea what to expect with this.
We then spent days figuring out what each part of the machine did and attempted to learn how to run it in the safest way possible.
This is how I cut my finger on the drill press the other day, doing something like this.
But apparently, even when the machine is stationary, it's still dangerous. Oh, that works. Oh,
You alright?
oh yeah.
What'd you do?
I don't really know how I did it.
You made that?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you bloody nut.
Oh, absolutely zero sympathy. But anyway, we were finally ready to trial the machine. Oh, right, I'm going to step away because now it says turn on auto, press cycle start, the machine will start turning. Let's read on before... And then it says, don't do this yet.
I didn't sign up for this, I didn't. Fuck.
And then that's talking milled slots, which we're
God,
not.
could you imagine if there was a fucking mill on this as well?
Okay, that's all milling. I don't think it's saying anything else. I think this is it.
You just go.
After the addition is complete, you can press automatics. Oh, I don't even know.
Definitely.
That's still
tighten
milling.
everything.
Don't start adjusting shit now.
Oh my God.
Can you tell we're terrified?
This is awful.
Okay.
Wait, what do I press?
Oh, right, yeah. Press turn on, so auto, the yellow button, bottom left.
That one, yeah?
Yeah, and then it's cycle start, the green on the right. Over
Okay.
there.
Fuck! Oh,
This is awful. I don't like, I'll tell you what, I don't like how that cycle button, the one that I pressed that you said you probably shouldn't have pressed that, how it doesn't have a protective cover or anything. At any point while we were fiddling around with things, like could have just leant on that by accident.
fuck. This
Go
is
on
it.
This is
right.
it.
Cycle
3,
start.
2, 1, go.
Holy shit! God! I might just stand near the emergency stop button.
But do you want to stand that close to it?
Yeah. That's the scary bit.
Holy cow!
Can you pass me my... Oh, that's right there. Fucking hell!
That's bonkers!
That is such a heavy cut.
That's crazy! Incredible! I'm so tense.
That was...
My muscles.
Oh my God.
That's
One pass.
incredible.
Fucking hell.
And with that first test complete, we could already see the future promise in this machine, but not without a lot of testing.
Oh, that's a rippled one. There's curls in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah. I think 180 is pretty much as far as that would need to go.
Sounds pretty damn solid.
Yeah, LEADWOOD, mate. Lovely.
Well, next up, mallet head.
Mallet head.
And so the very first mallet from the CNC was made, but we weren't done. Not by a long shot.
Welcome to part 2 of making a mallet, or figuring out how to productionize making mallets.
I'm not sure that's a word.
It is now. In the part 1, in the last part 1, we made this, which is a olive wood handle. It's not perfect, it's got a few flat spots on it due to the material that we had, but overall we got a lovely finish. Perfectly 30 millimeters in diameter here, and a fixing point on the top that I can use to remount it on the lathe. That's going to get covered later, but in this episode we are going to effectively be making a head for the mallet. This is a prototype made from a beach handle. The shape's all off, it's a bit rubbish, doesn't give a good representation of what the finished thing will look like, let alone the weight. And so we're going to start turning some LEADWOOD today. So I'm kind of halfway through the preparation of this process already. I've got 5 heads up here that already have a hole in them. The corners have been taken off, and so those can be taken to a lathe. But I think I could actually turn this while they are still in a solid block like this, just in order to speed things up. So we'd drill 3 holes, turn it round, and then cut them into 3s afterwards. Should we drill something?
Yeah, let's drill something. Let's make some progress.
Oh wait, I need to mark some holes on it.
Okay.
Yeah, right. I would go grab a mallet, but just a block of wood.
There's an irony there.
Yeah.
It was at this point that I had the perfect opportunity to wind Matt up a bit and get him back for the SD card prank from a few weeks back. Don't start. What have you lost now?
Where's the Forstner?
I mean, I stole it. Obviously.
Did I put it back?
I don't know what I'm looking for already. Forcing a bit.
The big sawtooth cutter. That's not 30. What is that? That's huge.
That is a chunky boy.
38. When did I buy that?
Why did you buy that, more importantly?
Well, 38 is 1.5 inches. But I don't know.
It's concerning how quickly you can translate between...
I know 19mm is 3/4 of an inch. And
Yeah, but that's a weird one to remember as well.
it's like, in terms of metric to imperial conversions, 3/4 inch is like as close to metric as you can get. It's like 19.05 millimeters.
Oh, okay. So it's like an important one to remember.
Yeah, it's like if you want to switch between the two, that is the universal measurement.
You still look lost.
Have you moved the sawtooth cutter?
No.
Fuck!
Did you go? Did you go into the office with it when you were looking for the ruler? Here we go. The mission begins.
Look through the window.
You're gonna try.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
Fortunately, I cleaned my desk this morning. Sort of.
Well, yeah, it doesn't look particularly clean, I wouldn't say.
It's clean for me.
Oh God, I'm gonna get my steps in now, aren't I?
It's not there. It must be around here. Did I put it on the pillar drill?
Is it on the pillar drill? No.
No. Mate, I must have.
I knew this is how today would go. I knew it. In fact, I'll just stand back here and we'll just time lapse it. Just pure patience the whole
Literally
time.
had it. No.
Utter nightmare.
I'm honestly so lost. I've gone nowhere.
This is just so classic you.
What's that? So I didn't. No.
I think we need to get you some help.
I do. Another job for workshop, bitch.
Oh dear.
Oh, what the fuck? Have you moved it? Oh, you fucking knob. You fucking knob. God damn it. I hate you so much. Taking advantage of my disabilities.
Anyway, back to the important stuff. With the holes drilled, Matt then went on to improve the corner cutting jig for both the leadwood heads and the olive wood handles. But I'm going to start the next bit out of context. Enjoy! Moving on from that, I mean, you've already... look, I've included all your broccoli stuff. That's in there. That's in there.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That was a bad day.
Exactly. So deal with that when it finally goes public. But... while that was gluing, you were cheeky and made some modifications without my knowing.
Should we have a cheeky look?
We should have a cheeky gander. So this was the fence to cut the corners off the mallet heads.
Cut the corners off the mallet heads. Let me just tilt this little demo.
Get this to 45.
So let's go in there. So, yeah, we got the original fence. Little slot on, little stop on the front.
Like so.
And that is a preset dimension, so I can just nip off all the corners of that. And yeah, I increased the size of the fence because before it was just running on the plywood below.
Yeah.
But when it comes to doing the olive wood, you know, these are 50mm. We've ordered some 60mm on the way. We know the machine can cope with those corners, but we want to prolong the life of the cutters and stuff, and maybe, I don't know, we might be able to get some material. So I want to cut the corners off this as well. But if it goes on there, it misses the blade. So, with this little attachment that just slots on, boom. If it was 60mm, it would take off a bit more, but look at that. Woohoo! So you just switch between your two fence setups, slots on, it's spaced out by a bit of plywood that's the same as that, grips on nicely.
It is a really secure fit as well.
Yeah, if it does become loose, I can like put a stop on the front there, but
yeah,
that's it. That is my new cutting thing, and there's no setup required. You just tilt the table, put it in, boff, done.
Lovely job. Even an idiot could do it.
Even an idiot.
I'm going to try and do it.
I was wondering if you're going to hold the camera on.
Yeah, no. Believe it or not, we're still in February, and it was now time to figure out the shaping of the leadwood heads, which involved another jig and a lot of trial and error. But by the end of this batch of testing, we had progressed to a mallet that had both a machined head and handle.
It'd be rude not to try it with a handle, wouldn't it?
It would.
So just slot that in there.
It's funny if it didn't fit.
Oh, it is a squeeze. I'm going to have to do this I'm going to have to finish it off with a... But again, I want to make sure like the linear grain is on the outside.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. It's like, maybe this isn't a great example. Do you think that should be on the outside or linear?
Oh.
The knife, I have it linear.
I think linear because you've got those rounded edges and they sort of fit with the rounded ends.
Yeah.
Like round and sort of all the way through.
True. I feel like from a strength perspective, it makes sense having them that way. Just because
but then, if you had it that way, they also follow the grain on the mallet head.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Tricky one.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have it as an option on the website just to make it difficult.
Great.
For us.
An extra variant for me to apply to everything.
Thank you, mate. That's very kind of you.
Yeah, no problem at all.
Right. I just need a thing to whack this in with.
The irony. Mallet on mallet on mallet.
That's bottoming out on something.
I'm going to sound like a broken record at this point. But my God, this is a prototype. Because the handle has flat spots. It's not great. The mallet head has been cut roughly and has some really raw edges on. And obviously it's not finished in any respect. But you're getting the journey. And you're going to see a really nice finished version in probably the main channel video that we eventually get around to making.
Saying that, this looks mint already.
Oh, does it?
The mixture of materials. Like that looks so cool.
Let's get focus. Yes. Nah, it does look good.
That is awesome, isn't it? So yeah, by this point we'd got the handles all under production on the CNC lathe, and obviously we were doing the leadwood heads entirely by hand, and there was no way this was scalable or we could bring this into production. Firstly, because it didn't work.
Nope.
Secondly, because it was slow as fuck. So we had to figure out ways of speeding it up.
Yeah, so it's taken us about 2 months so far to make any progress with these mallets and 2 videos, but it only seems right that we have another video to the collection.
A trilogy.
A trilogy, some might say.
And then we'll stop there.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no one would bother going further than that.
No. We're making it a trilogy. Over the weekend, I decided to kind of motivate myself a little bit, and I decided that we're going to give leadwood a go on the CNC.
Yeah. Suffice to say, this was terrifying.
3, 2, 1.
Is that slower?
Don't think so.
It does seem quite slow in terms of how fast it's moving.
Yeah, you're right. I feel like it has slowed down that.
Yeah.
God, it's awful. From the front, you can see the holes.
Oh, damn. So that's the end of pass 1. All right, that's the end of pass 2. Here we go. Whoa! Okay, final pass.
This is it. Wow, that is dusty.
Wow.
Thank you, mate. Well, that's a rather nice finish. Fucking shit, that is so...
Bloody hell.
That's like almost finished.
Oh my God.
I mean, it was utterly terrifying, but...
Well, the thing is, you say it was utterly terrifying, but at no point did it did it seem to have an issue.
No.
Like the fact that it barely made a tone change when going over the holes either.
Yeah, and we haven't got any breakout around them either.
That's really impressive.
So, yeah.
I think we might have just struck gold immediately with those settings.
Yeah.
And of course, there are more jigs, whether that was for drilling the holes in the ends of the handles or for improving the process of shaping the faces of the mallet head. Matt couldn't help himself but keep experimenting. But there's no doubt, the end result really was worth it. I really don't understand how we're still in March.
What?
March. We have made no more progress through the year other than getting to March. It's taken this long to deal with the handles for the mallets, for the heads for the mallets. But what else did we need to figure out for the mallets that we sort of haven't
For the
mentioned
mallets, and we're still in March.
yet? We're still in March.
Coins.
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 Coins. And... hold on.
This is a tangent.
No. Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. No, this is the first... What was the first attempt of the coins?
The first attempt of the coins.
What did we prototype with first?
Were we doing it on the laser packer?
The laser
Yeah.
packer.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So it seems a trilogy isn't enough to cover the nightmare that producing these has been. Welcome back to the Mallet series. The only thing we need to figure out still is the coin in the top. We got the head turned, we got the handle turned and all that, but we've got this big old gaping slot here that is going to be what we use to brand the mallets and is currently the way in which we mount the handle to sand it and everything. Basically, because I figured out the holes are 20.5 millimeters in diameter, I bought a shit ton of brass and I started turning down our own coins from 20.5 millimeter stock. Well, I had to turn it to that and then, yeah. So we're doing that. We're then getting it on a bit of sandpaper here, polishing it up loads, and getting rid of all this sort of circular scratches on it. And then taking it to this, which we are currently testing at the moment. Mixed results. There's a bit of a bedding in process with learning it and getting it all working and things, but it's doing what we want it to do, just a bit slowly because it's not the sort of fibre laser that we need in order to do something like this that would cut it in apparently 30 seconds. This is taking about up to an hour in some cases.
It's off centre. I can tell from here. That's really off centre as well.
Yep.
Damn it. I'm not sure we've said it yet, but basically everything you're seeing now is prototyping.
Right, calipers. Damn.
So that machine was our first sort of foray into the world of fibre lasers.
Yeah.
Because we had the CO2 laser from X-Tool, that was working great.
Yeah.
And then Laser Pecker got in touch with us and we'll give this a go. It can do metal, fantastic.
Yeah.
And that was quite an experience.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, great machine. It was very good, and for the size and price, it did the job.
It really did, and that was I'm not going to sell the bloody laser right now, but it was a 2-watt fibre laser compared to what we branched out later, which was a 60-watt fibre laser. Yeah. But
More danger.
Yeah, but it's probably good that we started off with that because it enabled us to understand how it works.
That's true.
With brass materials.
That would have been far too much power to wield at such a...
yes, we would have just gone 100%, go.
Obviously. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But do you remember the squeal that it had?
Oh, yeah.
Like, it would take an hour to do one tiny thing and you had to listen to the squeal the entire time.
Yeah. And the blue light that came off it as well. Do you remember that?
That was vicious. That was more vicious than that.
Oh, yeah. That blue light was weird.
I'm still not confident on the protective covering that it had.
No, it's like it stopped it burning as much, your retinas. But still, I'm not sure. Yeah, no. Good machine, though.
Good machine.
It held its own in the early runs of those mallets.
It really did. It really did. And I think everyone who got one of those mallets is probably pretty happy with the result.
Yeah, definitely.
But that is March basically covered.
Cool, thank God.
Yeah. We're now into April.
Yeah.
Now, I think this is going to be a really difficult one for you.
Yeah.
What did we bring to the business? What did we expand to in April that's pretty much, well, that has stuck with us ever since, has improved pretty much everything that we do, and was a sort of a game changer for how we sell products?
That's when we fucked off WordPress. Yes.
I was like, that's not right. Oh, he went the opposite way. He was angry against the other website provider. Yes, that's when we fucked off WordPress.
Yes, that was great.
So, context, WordPress was how we basically hosted the site before.
Yeah.
And it's a site, WordPress basically runs, I think it's like something stupid like 70% of the internet.
It's mental.
Or at least it used to be. And then, I can't quite remember, but I feel like I'd been advertised it enough that I wanted to give Shopify a go.
Yeah.
I think I suggested it to a few times, and then one week I got a feeling, I said, do you mind if I just experiment for a minute?
Yeah. Which is always a good question for Rob to ask. I'm like, for fuck's sake, here we go.
What if I just, I'm just gonna try something. And by the end of a week, I think we had a Shopify store.
Honestly, it was so quick. It was so quick. It was just, but I just remember the first experiencing the responsiveness of it for the first time and just being like, a page loads quicker than 10 seconds.
The dream.
It was just
the dream.
Yeah, and we could get all of our European tax stuff all automatically integrated with it, which was a part-time job for me.
Yeah, which again was boring as hell to think about, always got in the way. You guys never saw it, it was always in the background, but it was a stress that just existed to have to deal with.
Yeah, I did allude to it in the video that we did in September that we'll probably cover, where I said about the issues with Brexit. That was it, and Shopify helped us sort that out, so we should get them to sponsor this video, because honestly, that probably has been the biggest change this year.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's been, it's just beautiful to think about.
It's nice to know we've had a success this year.
It is, actually. It is. Well,
there's been a lot to be.
We've had a few successes.
We've just
had one big
clouded by the
harrowing nightmare.
Harrowing is a good word for it. Yeah.
Shopify. And of course, during April, we were also busy producing the prototype mallets. So it wasn't just Shopify, it was just actually producing stuff.
Yeah.
We produced those for people on Patrons. Thank you, of course, to you guys. At that time of year, you guys really supported us. In fact, you've supported us financially, obviously the entire time, but you've got us out of probably 8 or 9 months worth of pinches.
Oh yeah, it is the only form of predictable income we have. Everything else is just like sailing across the Atlantic in a rowing boat. It's just sometimes you might get nice smooth sailing, other times you'll get fucking nuked by a tidal wave. And
you have no prediction as to when that might happen.
No.
There is no early warning signs, you just know once it's happened.
Yeah, pretty much.
And you're like, now we've got issues.
Yes, yeah. It has been very helpful having your support throughout the year.
Yes,
you are the armbands that we need in those rough seas.
That's a very good simile.
I'm feeling very metaphorical today.
Similes and metaphors, I never understand which is which.
I'm just going to use the word metaphor.
And I will use simile.
Okay, then we can't be wrong.
We can't be wrong, absolutely.
I think we can,
but at that same time, it was clearly a busy month, as every busy month has been so far. We were prepping stock for Makers Central.
Makers Central,
yes, indeed.
Yeah,
that was a fun time.
That was, that was.
It was exhausting.
Yeah.
I got a very big hangover while I was there. The open bar was not good for me.
No, it was very good though. It was nice being there in that capacity where we actually had a stand. We had the backdrop printed.
Yes, that was very cool.
We did one-on-one lessons with patrons, which was very fun.
We did. Thank you, Neil.
Thank you, yeah. And also thank you to patrons for bearing with us. Those lessons were not as quick and succinct as I'd have hoped they would be.
No, but that is very much on our part for not thinking about it and not planning things appropriately.
Yeah, agreed.
Yes.
So no, it was a great event, as always. We very much enjoyed it and hope to be there in future years in a similar, if not bigger, capacity. Although we should probably say next year we're not going to be there because things have coincided with it, which is really annoying. But Yeah, there'll be other events in the UK that we're hoping to attend as well, in addition to that. So
I think it's worth noting that we need to blame Matt's family for this.
Yes.
And also need to blame Matt for not recognising what days were already pre-booked. It's not like he could refuse this thing with the family, to be fair, but you were unaware of it until I said to you, we can't go to Maker Central because you're doing this thing.
What is it again? My brother's stag do.
Wedding!
Oh, it's his actual wedding.
His wedding!
Oh yeah, it's April.
I'm busy as well because I'm there.
Oh yeah, Yeah, that's what's happening.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't get out of that. I've got to do a speech and all that.
Yeah, you do. That's going to be...
Yeah,
I'm
you'd have
filming
thought.
it,
Yeah, exactly. At least I'll feel somewhat familiar there.
Yeah,
I'm
true.
used to this being on the spot.
Yeah.
And then you getting in my face when I start stuttering.
Yeah, I was going to say, so long as I stand about a metre directly in front of you, you'll be fine the whole time.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, sorry about that. We're not going to be at Maker Central, but other events in the UK are available, and we are looking at attending those instead.
Yes, and last year, of course, was very fun. Last year, this year.
Yeah.
Still this year. What are we doing, Matt?
Prepping for Maker Central.
Woohoo! I missed the dab. Do it again. Woohoo!
Task 1 is moving this. Let's not go.
No. Task 1 seems suddenly monumental. And your idea is to put it on feet.
Yes.
With rollers.
Yes.
And wheel it into the NEC.
Yes.
Through this door.
Yes.
We've got to move a workbench. There's so much to do. Where were we?
Got it.
A couple of days have passed. Bertha's still in there. Don't worry, you haven't missed anything. It's all just turning into this one moment where we've got to deal with these shelves. They look awesome. You'll see more of this later. Oh, it's great, that bit does. There's that. All of this. It's basically all going in there, and hopefully it's not going to roll around and, kill us on the journey to Birmingham. No one ever tells you how much work it is just getting to an event. It was a workout just getting the benches, shelving units and products into the van, let alone actively participating at the event and talking for 2 days straight. Good times though. We made it, didn't we?
See that coming, did you?
Did you see that coming?
You thought we never left.
Just like that. Oh, it's like magic. Oh no, we're at Maker Central.
It's actually been faked for all these 5 years. We've been here the whole time.
We have been.
It's about time you guys fucking showed up, to be honest.
Yeah, we've been lonely here.
We have.
So I don't know about you, but that was, I think, genuinely the most exhausted I've ever been after an event.
Yeah. Do you remember the size of the McDonald's we ate on the way home?
I do. I do. And listening to my voice, I'll play a clip very shortly. Listening to my voice in that McDonald's, I am rough. I am.
Did we
so
film in that
dead.
McDonald's?
We did. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, behind the scenes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ice cream.
We made it. I've got no idea what shots I ended up getting at Maker Central, but we got through it. We're knackered, almost no voices, but this is the reward. Ice cream, and it was a lot of food. It was good stuff.
My belly hurts. And ice cream.
And now to the workshop to check on his mushrooms.
I mean, that could have also been the food as well, but oh my lord, that was a tough
I think I was filming before we got the food over.
Yeah.
It was just like...
I think it's like how intense it is, and then like wanting to just finish at the end, it's like, oh wait, we've still got to break everything down. We've still got to load the van, consisting of this fucking thing.
Yep.
And then drive home from Birmingham.
Well, yeah, and then you had to walk for like 45 minutes to get to the van.
Get the van, yeah.
While I was packing down stuff, and like
Yeah.
there was no point me going over there at the same time, so we're both like completely separated, having to deal with stuff.
Yeah.
Exhausted out of our minds. But I tell you what, I am jealous of the sun and the heat that we clearly had at that time. It looked gorgeous. And
Yeah.
it's bloody freezing right now.
I mean, yeah.
I was this close to putting on a heated jacket just for this. This close.
Yeah, that was a good time of year.
Yeah. So, moving on. Previously in the Mallet Trilogy...
We're still on the Trilogy here, are we?
No.
Okay.
No. Well, maybe. I'm not sure what video comes up next, but it's the subject that matters.
Okay.
Previously in the Mallet Trilogy, I stole your Forstner bit.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Which was very funny for all parties involved.
Yep.
Without a shadow of a doubt. That
Obviously.
didn't send you down a mental
No.
downhill
One of
decline.
many this year. Yeah.
But can you remember what I stole in the 5th part of the Mallet series? Apparently we're at part 5.
Yes, it was something around here, wasn't it? Because
Yep.
I was in that tool.
Yeah.
Was it the angle finder?
It was the angle
The
finder.
angle
I thought
finder.
I'd need to give you a
Yeah.
clue, but yes.
Yeah. You
yes.
held it behind my head.
I did. Yes, I followed you around, and just like this the whole time. It was great fun. It's just amazing that you trust me.
I don't. I just, whenever I just have a blind spot every now and then, quite often.
Yes.
Yeah, that was annoying.
Great fun. Roll the tape. So Matt found a battery, but he can't find a bevel box. It's happened. He's done a stupid...
I did a cut out for the, I don't even know where it was. I did a cut out for the bevel box and then had this underneath it. Clearly I've had that out at some point.
You haven't lent it to someone, have you? Much like that Festool extractor that you still don't have back.
I did wonder. It won't be in here, but you never know.
Yeah, you do never know with you.
You do never know. Let's have a look at... Maybe I had it round the drill. Because I thought I... Fuck.
Useless.
No. Look. There's a lot of workbenches this could be on.
I've asked you to clean this area so much.
I am cleaning it.
Oh, let's ignore the cardboard that I've left.
Yeah! Okay, well apparently I'm now opening the battery, even though I don't have anything to put it in.
Well, it's progress. We can
progress.
define it as progress. I can already hear the music. It's lovely. See, if you only put stuff back where you literally had a cutout for it as well.
Well, that's the thing, most of the time I do actually put things back in those cutouts. Mm-hmm. Let's just go through the backdrop.
Through the canvas of dreams.
Oh, what the fuck? God, that was loud. Jesus shit.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Ow.
God, my ears.
Why is that in the middle of the floor?
Because I was sweeping with it.
I'm busy filming. I'm not paying attention to what's going on.
Oh, I don't know where this is. Is it going to be in
By the mitre saw, maybe.
I don't think.
But have you tried to level something there?
I don't think so. So it's a fair point though. I will check in the bottom drawer.
Oh, the bottom drawer.
I hate this drawer with my
Yeah.
with passion. Oh god.
Imagine if this was sorted out.
I have tried.
I don't think you have, because judging by the look of it, you have never tried it before at all.
I should say I've tried motivating myself to do so.
Yeah.
I also cut myself quite regularly going through this.
It's an incredibly scary drawer to look through.
No.
Any other ideas? Are you going to check the same place you checked before?
No, it's just checking the same place that I had before.
Oh, is this what you were looking for? Oh, I thought it was like some weird Pokeball or something.
How long have you had that?
From the moment we left this room, it was there.
Oh, I knew I'd seen it. Fuck. I saw your hand move behind me as well. God damn it. Thought you were just changing the camera angle. Ah, God Damn it! I fucking hate you so much. Where's the back for it?
I have no idea.
okay.
I just picked it up at speed, so I wasn't really concerned.
Absolute knob jockey.
Hey, look, I didn't even know what I had. I just hoped that was the right thing.
Fucking Pokeball.
So now that you had the Pokeball, as I called it,
What?
that guide, I just
Oh,
called
the
it
bevel box. Oh, okay, yeah.
My excuse was, I just thought it was a Pokeball.
Right. So
Yeah.
we made them this year?
No.
Right.
You were able to align the pillar drill for the mallet handles. And at this point, we had got the prototype coin sorted on a laser packer,
Yep.
but we were awaiting
Oh.
new coins.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
We were.
We were ordering them.
High quality.
And they had just arrived.
Oh, we couldn't wait for this. We were waiting a long time for this.
Oh yeah. These are the coins, theoretically.
Theoretically.
That's a bit of an upgrade, isn't it?
Yeah. Wow, okay.
So what's the screw for?
That's just to give the epoxy a bit of extra grab when I glue them in.
So I've got some mallets prepared over here,
The heads
ready
aren't
to go. Oh,
they're not
these-
deep enough yet.
I was going to
but-
say, is it a different size though? It's a different size of coin head.
Are they?
I thought it was,
I hope so.
because that seems really small.
That is quite small.
Sorry, I'm not getting a shot at that again. Okay, there's a different size.
Wait.
Where are the calipers?
Let's get the calipers. No!
Sorry, what did you say the tolerance was?
Plus or minus 0.05.
What did you order?
20 mil.
That's minus a lot more.
Yeah.
0.05.
Fuck.
This is not good.
Yeah, they're all like that. Well, that is a predicament.
Oh, okay. Back to the drawing board.
For fuck's sake!
How?
I knew what to say in that bit.
For context, Matt has no idea what any of the footage is that he's commenting on, but he knew exactly what that was. Waited for so long, and they weren't the right size, they weren't the right shape, and they just looked like antiques.
They were shit.
Oh, they were.
They were shit.
Those coins.
And we wanted vengeance. I'm freeballing this bit now.
But so what did this vengeance cause us to purchase?
Purchase?
Yes, that's what I said. We had to find a solution.
What did we purchase?
Well, I say purchase. We contacted.
I was going to say.
Yes, okay,
yeah,
fine.
Yeah, no,
fine.
they
Yes,
got
I wrote
sponsored.
purchase down here.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it.
Yeah. We reached out to Cloudray.
Yes.
Yes.
Who were very lovely and gave us the 60-watt fibre laser that I alluded to earlier.
Yeah.
Which fundamentally enabled us to make all the coins from there on. Mm-hmm. And introduce new products along the line later in the year that I'm not even sure are in the script.
How?
It's a big script. I forgot about them.
They're your thing.
I know they're my thing. Right, I'm talking about them now then.
It's all I've bloody heard vaporising in the background the past 12 years.
So, this fibre laser, not only was it making mallet coins, but we've also introduced... Oh no, what are they called? Emblem coins.
Yes, well done. Yeah. Good marketing.
Well, no, my problem was I thought they were called keepsake coins because of the keepsake boxes.
No,
and then that's something else we were thinking about.
Emblem coins.
Emblem coins.
Yeah.
So the emblem coins are little 25mm coins that you can insert into your workpiece as sort of a signature, a maker's mark, as you will.
Yeah, pretty much.
And we make them on the fibre laser using it's not specially engineered, but we get them, the blanks of the coins crafted in the UK. They're not just some Chinese stamped material, so they are perfect every single time. Mm-hmm. And we do a massive cleaning process on them so they look spectacular afterwards. And I bloody love them.
They're looking proper saucy. Mm-hmm. And again, that's taken you a lot of figuring out this year. I just like the amount of different things you've had to experiment with in terms of the polishing, the cleaning and getting all the polishing compound out of them.
Yeah.
Just the laser engraver itself, configuring all those settings, figuring out that there's 2 different types of brass that we have to deal with, one of which is stamped and one of which is machined.
Yes.
It responds differently.
Yeah, we didn't even notice that to begin with.
So, and like that, in words, you say that in 20 seconds, but like that's been weeks of just like constant. There's a lot of stuff in there.
There was like who knew concentricity was so important?
Concentricity. Yeah.
Who knew that an eyeball can see if something is off by 0.1 mil or so?
Turns out it can.
Turns out it can, and it's infuriating when it can because you know immediately when you've got it wrong. And the problem is when you're testing stuff with a laser, it doesn't just take 10 seconds. You've got to wait a while to find out you've screwed up.
Yeah.
But we don't screw up anymore.
No,
the coins are looking epic. So, I don't know, buy them.
Please. We need to recoup our losses. The amount of labour we've spent on them this year.
Just don't calculate it. just don't do it.
No.
Who knew the fibre laser would become such an important part of the workshop? Right in line of shots. What would you like to call it? The Beast.
Nice.
It's a new day. Yeah, wake up. Be ready. We're doing mallet things. Regardless, we are well on our way into producing the final version of the mallets, and it had only taken us half a year so far. It's just shocking, isn't it? But we had learned so many new skills along the way, from using a CNC lathe to how to get a perfectly concentric hole in cylinders every time, to how to engrave metal using a fibre laser. And with all that, we had finally finished the mallets, and we announced their existence to the world.
Hello. This is what goes into making YouTube videos. Oh, that looks sick. And this is my view.
I better not drop the camera. That would hurt.
These are then imported into Lightroom and edited and tweaked and things on Photoshop. We do tend to take some completely different concepts through this stage as well. This is just one of 3 potential thumbnail ideas we have for this video, which of course might seem a little bit excessive, but at the end of the day, if no one likes the thumbnail, they're not going to watch the video. But this is the quick and dirty draft, and I guess we'll see if it sticks around for the actual video, which I think will be uploaded at the end of this month. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a lovely weekend. This is a mallet I made 10 years ago. This is a mallet I made 5 years ago. And this is a mallet I have just finished making that is perfect in every imaginable way, apart from one key thing. It took me about 6 months to make this thing, which if you do the maths, makes it worth about this much. And, well, I want to sell it for that. If you're interested in getting one of these mallets yourself, we're opening pre-orders for a very short window before closing them off to a first-come, first-served basis. And so if you want to guarantee ownership of one of these things, check out the link in the description to find out more.
I mean, I've wrote this in the script, but I think we might have already covered this.
Yeah.
How are the pre-orders doing?
We've covered this. We don't need to bring this to light again.
No, we don't. We do not need to discuss the situation and the journey of the mallets.
No, we have thanked people for their patience.
We have done.
And we are permanently anxietous.
Anxietous.
Yes.
I like that word.
That's good, isn't it?
I think we're going back to the past now. July. And the theme is workshop upgrades. The cleaning setup got a new wall, the machining room became the new home for both the X-Tool CO2 laser and the Cloudray fibre laser, and Matt had constructed the majority of electrics for his van. At which point August rolled around and Matt got the electrics finally installed.
Okay. Look at this.
It's in there.
Grid. It all works. Batteries down there, inverter there.
Bloody hell, I almost whacked my head.
Links distributor up here, which Rob now knows about.
I do know now. We now know about it.
We've got DC to DC converter, that links to my van battery, that links the van battery to these.
We've got the MPPT for the solar panels.
Yeah, what does this do?
Oh, it's an isolator switch, I reckon.
What does that do?
Oh, that stops power going a certain direction based on a certain signal. I can't remember.
Close enough. Yeah, so it's all wired in, it's all flashing.
Which means it's working.
Come through here.
Oh, blimey, I've never done this before.
Yeah.
Is this normally the entrance to the
This
van?
is, yeah, if you just...
Oh dear.
Up here.
Oh yes.
Oh, it's toasty. Look at that.
Very nice.
100% on the batteries. Nothing's flowing at the moment, but yeah, we got that.
No, of course.
Down here we've got a Frigo, which is running.
Ooh, it's cold.
Yeah.
Nice.
Some cheese in there. We've got some whiskey in there.
Some good stuff.
And a beer. I was wondering where I put that.
Yeah, lovely.
So yeah.
And some assorted pillows, a
Yeah.
chair, and
Yeah,
you really need some aircon
went
in
camping
here.
over the weekend. Yes. Well, I do. I've got these. You haven't seen... Oh, wait.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, fuck you.
We also finally got around to designing the surprise dining table for Matt's parents that we had selected the wood for back in January. Thankfully, due to the nature of Matt's design, it all came together very smoothly, and September saw the release of the video on the main channel.
We're in. And with all that done, it was just a case of waiting around for them to arrive. Happy late birthday.
You are kidding me.
Happy late birthday. Oh,
Oh, we broke the drawer yesterday.
I got here and I saw it propped up. I was like, thank God. We got here in time. Thank you so much to Woodland Heritage for sponsoring this video. If you want to find out a little bit more about what they do, this project in general, or the special marking knives we've now got on sale, you'll find links to everything in the description below. Thank you for watching.
October brought about the release of 2 videos. One being an upgrade to our merch room, the FlexiSpot desk.
Well, it's not struggling. It doesn't care.
The other being the workshop tour that morphed into a discussion on business philosophy.
Looking at this workshop behind me, you might think it's out of reach for most people getting into woodworking, but I started small, just like anyone else, and so this video is not necessarily going to be showing you round, but it's actually going to be talking about how I got here as someone still figuring things out in their 20s. And I say figuring out because if we just do a quick 180, I'm going to come clean about something. Most of you will know this as my van conversion that I've been struggling to find the time and the money to work on, but what only my closest friends and family have known until this point is that I'm already living in this thing, and I have done for the past 2 years.
As soon as this video released, it was on to the new free online woodworking school project, the Keepsake Box.
Hello and welcome back to the free online woodworking school. In this series, we are going to be making a beautiful keepsake box for storing sentimental items that combines elements from the dovetail box that we made many years ago and a toolbox that we made many years ago. However, this time we're going to be doing something quite exciting, which is using a range of, let's call them affordable tools, which kind of hit that middle range of the budget, as opposed to me using my normal premium high-end tools that might not be too relatable to a lot of you.
So, without a doubt, it's been a pretty good response to the series, the old Keepsake Box.
Very good, very good. It's nice. It's always nice to touch on the old roots of stuff again. Like,
yeah.
There was a comment there the other day that I read that was just basically, it's nice to see you doing content that I originally subscribed for. It's like, don't get me wrong, it's nice to do content that is like that. It just doesn't get the views, and the views are the thing that gives us money in order to do all the other things that we need and want to do. Namely, filming more of those series.
Yeah, it's really difficult, isn't it? Because now the argument would be, yeah, but you made these series and now you're selling the Keepsake boxes as project packs and making money from them.
Yeah.
But the problem is that only hits like a small audience, like those videos. We still need to engage with a broader community to get them into woodwork, to want to purchase that in the first place. So the whole thing is like this funnel from the main channel into the free online woodworking school into purchasing a project pack. Yeah, exactly. And it's like, it's almost ran like a charity without being a charity. Yes. It's just like, or a non-profit, I should say. It's, we're trying to change that because it would be nice to actually be able to earn income and scale it a bit more and release stuff more. But it's suffice to say, it's nice doing content like that again. And it's nice to see that people still want that, even though the views are in the lower numbers. Yeah. And we're not all about the views, but we do need to keep the lights on. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's not a vanity metric for us. It is just that's what sponsors pay for. Yeah. So what's the plan for future projects and into doing project packs? Say 2025. You got any goals?
Yeah, well, we want to do another simple product, or project, I should say, but with project packs in that, which is the book stand again. We want to reintroduce that because that's a nice quick one, very simple materials required. You don't even need to buy a project pack for it. I think you could just get it at a local hardware store. So that's a really good one. Looking forward to doing that.
And the reason for doing that again is the old stuff is old.
Very old, very poorly filmed, and yeah, we can just do it a bit better these days.
Yes, and we can offer more materials.
Offer more materials, and they will be very affordable. Because yeah, we can basically manufacture those project packs out of our offcuts from the other ones. So yeah, we'll make sure they're nice and affordable for you as well. But it's actually a really fun project, so we'll be looking at doing that again, and it'll also be scalable because back then iPads and stuff didn't exist apparently. So we did it as a book stand, but obviously you can resize it into a tablet stand as well. So that'd be really cool. There's also ones, I actually found that bit of wood down there the other day. That curly ash.
Yeah.
That's one that I wanted to do a dimensioning wood by hand series on, where we take this whole thing and turn it into a chopping board.
That would be cool.
So yeah, flattening it, squaring it, thicknessing it, resawing it, finishing it.
I mean, this is a cool block to do it with because it doesn't look like anything special right now.
No, but it's bloody, I mean, you can see the ripples along that edge there.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it's perfectly quarter sawn, so it won't distort or anything as a chopping board. So that's been sat there for a long time trying to get that film, but then it just so happened that Axminster wanted to sponsor the Keepsake Box series. So we did that instead. But
became a priority.
Yeah, that will be one in the new year as well, because a series on dimensioning wood by hand, while not project specific, is a very good skill to learn. So.
And obviously we're not selling that as a project pack.
No, we could do. But yeah, nice little markup on a bit of wood that we've just found out the back. Plane that up by hand.
There you go. Yeah. It's
you know
a
how to
treat
do it
for the
now?
fact we haven't touched it.
Yeah.
That would be
I mean,
fun.
we could if we're in another pinch.
just buy our wood, please. Just buy it.
Solid ebony chopping board. Start doing that as well. We're not doing that.
It would be very cool.
No, we'll give them Zebrano as a joke.
Zebrano.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Stinky poo smelling chopping board.
Never make anything out of Zebrano. I did, and I regret it. Chopping board, and it stinks of farm every time you wash it.
It actually smells of a farm. It's so weird.
I think it took about 6 months for it to sort of escape from it.
Yeah.
And I'd love to sand it back and refinish it.
Oh no.
It's just come out again.
It's a shame because it's the nicest looking Zebrano I've seen as well.
Is it really?
Easy. It's so tight and contrasty compared to the other stuff, but it fucking stinks.
Nope.
It just smells like manure.
I don't even want to think about it. Okay, so October was basically filming the Keepsake Box. November became the releasing of it alongside the emblem coin. Almost called it a keepsake coin. Threw me off entirely. See, I did get it in there. And shortly after that, right at the start of December, we released a brand new product yet again.
This is the plain screwdriver.
This is the plain screwdriver.
Right.
For years, I've been using this screwdriver for adjusting my hand plane's chip breaker screw, and every time I show it in my videos, you lot flood the comments asking where to get one. The problem? It's always out of stock, and honestly, I think we can do better anyway.
Yeah.
These are now available to pre-order from our website, mattesley.com/shop, links of which can be found in the description below. Thank you very much for watching.
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like we've caught up on the year. The 6th of December, it feels like a really long time ago now, but we released it.
Yeah.
But that day, remember that
day?
6th of December, it was a Friday. I think we both got in at 8 AM. You might have even been here earlier than I was.
Yeah.
And we did not stop until like the plain screwdrivers were on the website and ready to go. And Jesus, I was knackered by the end of it.
Yeah, I mean, fun fact, none of the plain screwdrivers were finished at the start of that day.
Were they not?
Nope.
So all the stuff you see on the website?
That had a fresh coat of finish on it that day.
Right that day, yes.
Yeah, I finished off the edit that morning. I got in early, finished them there and then started working on the edit while the finish dried.
Yeah.
Then while that edit was exporting, that's where I did the photos for them, which you now see on the website.
Yes, I was building the website page, getting the products uploaded, making sure Royal Mail had it on there as well.
It was honestly so touching because we had to deliver on the Bamboo Labs sponsor that day, which we'd already pushed back a week.
And then we were told off for releasing it.
We were told off for releasing it without them.
Yeah, we didn't show it to them first.
Yeah, but it was in the
We
contract.
thought the video was so good, but
It was good.
like, what complaints could they have had?
No, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, rough day.
it was a rough day.
That was a rough day. I think
Yeah.
that's still what my body's in deficit from, actually.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah.
We have just been building up to that plain screwdriver. That was that.
Yeah.
And then it's sort of still...
It's still going, isn't it? Yeah, because it feels like that was a payoff where it's like, okay, we've released the video. But then it's like,
Oh
wait,
my
no.
God.
This is just pre-orders. We've only just opened the pre-order window. Now the pre-orders have come in.
We've now got to deal with them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whether that's, obviously you need the material for it, which thankfully, unlike the bloody mallets, we knew we had in stock, or at least we knew what woods to enable back orders for, because we knew that we could easily get them. But that did mean going out and buying more material than what we already had, because we already had a nice chunk already.
Yeah.
It meant purchasing enough packaging, because that's something you don't think about. It's the internals for it and how that's going to work. It's the metal bits.
Metal bits.
Fells, like we already have a chunk of them, but we need more.
Yeah.
They should be on their way soon.
They should be here in the year gooch, hopefully.
Describe the year gooch.
Well, the year gooch is the bit between Christmas and New Year where you sort of forget it exists. And, it's sort of like that bit in your body between your nuts and your bum, or your private parts in your bum. So in the US, you call it the taint, the year taint, the year gooch, whatever.
The year gooch, yeah. So that's this mystical time when we've actually put in like a lot of things where I said, oh yeah, we'll do it then. We'll figure out that bit then. We'll make all the plain screwdrivers then because we can do it in advance. We'll do the live stream, but we said we'd do in November then, but we postponed again then.
It's only 2 days long for us as well.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh no. But on the positive side, we had planned to make and produce, as we've said on the website, all the plain screwdrivers beginning in January and getting them dispatched towards the end of January and into February.
Yeah.
But because we've been so sort of on it, because we really don't want another mallet situation, we will be dispatching them probably from early to mid-January.
Yeah.
So you should be seeing them very soon.
Yeah, I had thought what we should have done to make it more manageable, right, with the plain screwdrivers.
Yeah.
We should have only released them in leadwood and olive wood to start with, instead of doing all the materials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be good, because we have a lot of that from the mallets.
I wish someone suggested that early or something like that. You don't remember?
Did I? Did I do that?
I was trying to like prod you there with a stick.
No. This brain has been prodded so much in the last 6 weeks. It is a mush.
In the Patreon live stream we did, we were discussing about making the plain screwdrivers.
We almost had an argument.
Yeah.
That was the closest we get to an argument.
Yeah.
Yes. Because I was like, just getting to this little pissed off stage where not understanding why you wanted to give us so much work.
Just like to test ourselves.
Oh.
I basically surprised Rob in the middle of a live stream that no, we're not releasing our 2 materials, we're doing all of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that.
And we did it!
We haven't did it. We've sold them. Yes, we've not made them. Year gooch hasn't arrived yet. Oh, yeah.
I told you we should have done 2 materials.
That would have been so much. Because it makes so much sense from a marketing perspective. You sell the first ones, and then you get people hooked, and then you release them for really nice ones afterwards.
We've got really nice ones coming afterwards. We've got snakewood and kingwood and tulipwood coming.
We could have had that a third time. We could have had loads of stages.
Look, it meant we got to go to Surrey Timbers and spend $4,500 on wood. So it's
That was nice, yes. Oh, I forgot about that. I feel so validated and yet so disappointed at the same time. Oh.
You also would have never have seen a snakewood plane screw. I mean, look at them. You wouldn't. If you would have
They
never
can't see them.
You would have never seen this Cocobolo one. In fact, we haven't even got any leadwood or olive wood ones. You'd have never have seen this massive birch one.
No, well,
You have blessed your eyes with this now that we've.
You can't say never, because we would have made them.
You might die tomorrow.
I might die tomorrow. That's a good point. If I die now, this video won't come out because I won't have edited it.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Right, look, a bit of
Oh wow, that lighting.
Yeah. The biggest problem with iPhones.
I don't know how it looks. It seems to only be like in these workshops. It's shit. It just makes the workbench look blue.
It's particularly this room, which is particularly annoying because it's the one room with studio lighting where it should be the best.
Yeah, it's so weird.
But yes, we've made it through the year. We've
Darkened so nice.
It is. I'll grant you, they are spectacular.
That's the affirmation I was looking for.
I grant you that they.
Zero coating as well.
Yeah, they would have really made a storm like they did the first time when people purchased them, but it could have happened slightly later. Could have done.
Oh, that's the response I was looking for. That feels better.
I'm glad you feel validated at the end of this marathon video. Yeah, so that is fundamentally, I think, everything that we did. Something that I don't think we discussed, but may have been a clip with a voiceover. I don't even know by this point because this video is so hard to make. It turns out it's really difficult to go back through the year. But things off the top of my head that we haven't mentioned is stuff like your van.
Oh yeah.
Did work on that. You got your electrics in there.
Yeah, well, I learnt electrics to start with.
Yep.
And then implemented them. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. That's all done.
We had the FlexiSpot sponsored video.
Yep.
Where we completely changed up the merch room in order to make it sort of functional.
Yep.
For what we were doing in the future.
I learned how to grow oyster mushrooms.
You learned how to grow oyster mushrooms. I forgot you did that.
Mm-hmm.
You did the testing for the cedar dining table. For turning the oak with the tannins black.
Oh yeah.
I think we've seen the cedar table in the video.
Yeah, I started that video and never finished it.
No.
Yeah.
No. It hasn't seen the light of day yet.
Yeah.
But it might do.
It might do.
And I think I did a video on the laser packer. I did a video on the Cloud Ray.
Mm-hmm.
I fixed the X tool. That was about 16 hours worth of work, dismantling that and putting it back together again.
It has been a year of education for us both, considering at the start I didn't know electrics, and I've learned that out I've learned how to do that with the van. You didn't know anything about lasers really,
or CNC lathes,
You managed to figure that out. It's just, and not to mention all the production that sort of weaves throughout all of those things as well. Like you can learn CNC lathes and lasers and stuff, but at what point in the production do they come? And like,
how do you make them efficient?
Yep. And like, how do you implement all these things that are very, like, into producing a product that is really high quality and highly like finished at the end, without cutting any corner. Like, it's just so much to figure out.
It's so difficult, and bearing in mind right now we are the only 2 full-time employees here.
Yeah.
Another guy who's started in the last couple of months. He's been an absolute lifesaver. He does a couple of days a week, and he really helps us out with like distribution and preparing the materials needed for the plane screwdrivers and mallets and all this sort of stuff. But because it is fundamentally only the 2 of us for the majority of the time, that means that anything we decide to make or do, we've got to fundamentally do it.
Pretty much.
It's not like, great idea, hand it off to the next person in line in the company. It's actually just figure out yourself.
Also not helped by the fact every time we try and outsource something, we usually get let down by it.
You're not wrong.
So again, that's case in point as to why we're now doing the coins in-house, because we tried outsourcing them and then lead times and stuff from other places were just not, it's like, well, we might as well do it here. Even the project packs, the last round of keepsake boxes that you all had, I think like 12 of them were probably machined by our nearby supplier.
Yeah.
But the rest of them, I spent, however, was it
3 days?
3 or 4 days machining up loads of them.
Yeah, I think you
here.
did about 60 in the end.
Yeah.
Like, you just blasted through all of them, and it makes so much more sense for us to do it that way.
It does.
And hopefully you guys will see the benefits down the line, because not only can we offer spares a lot easier, because they're just in-house and we're like, you know, batching them up a lot quicker, it means that we can hopefully reduce the cost of the project packs overall as we go forwards. That's the aim, at least, because the point of them is to make it affordable to get into woodworking, to make stuff, to not have these restrictions. And we think we can do an even better job than we've currently started with.
Definitely, yeah. I should say the other thing we're trying to do here as well is that, you know, we said about the views and stuff in videos and stuff, views being the thing that basically gets us money sort of as a knock-on effect. By having our own products and tools and stuff like here produced in-house, and maybe things like the coins as well, that's basically us diversifying our income. So we don't have to be as reliant on producing big hitter YouTube videos like the Nerf gun and stuff like that, which are, you know, very high entertainment value, but
which we will do again.
We will do again, but if you subscribe to us for the original woodworking content that we did, that just doesn't pay the bills anymore. Whereas if we have this underlying foundation of products, plans, tools, services that we can offer, that then becomes a supplement for producing those woodworking videos that everyone likes. But doing them alone doesn't work at the moment. Unless we do some sort of like, there's other people doing them, or we go down the river table route or something like that, which is still a trend, but it's just like, it's not.
And it gets boring quick.
And like, I've always wanted to produce tools for myself, and so it's like, well, if I'm going to produce them for myself, then why not film that process and share it and sell them as well? So we would like to be able to do more woodworking videos,
100%.
but we're just building the foundation at the moment. And I'm basically saying this to speak to people who have said about us, you know, wanting us to do more woodworking content.
Being like too overproduced or too YouTube-y.
Too overproduced or like too salesy and stuff. And like, we totally get it, but we are sort of like, it's a short-term thing that we're just sort of, it's a stage that we're going through at the moment. A stage of growth, I guess this is.
100%. And I think it's really worth mentioning to any of you who are still watching this video, I can imagine we're maybe at the hour 40-minute mark. This is a huge video. So if you've got to this point, thank you for bearing with us. It has been a serious journey. But for some like brief bit of like serious honesty, it's like the reason we've had to be more salesy on the videos with sponsors or products or this and that is because we were literally running out of money so often. Like every time rent comes around, it has been a pinch. And Matt, I don't want to give him a big head or I don't want to be too kind at Christmas time, but he has single-handedly kept this business afloat for many years and is still keeping it afloat. Like, your money is sunk into this. This big Titanic.
Big director's loan.
So without these big pushes for sponsors and big pushes for products, Matt would keep having to put money into it, which obviously, like, thankfully you're happy to do. Not a lot of people would be happy to do it. It's because you believe in it, you believe in the mission, and it's your passion fundamentally, I hope. This is when I find out he's quit and I'm going to have to, shit, I got to learn woodworking.
It's my passion until we get to mallets, and then it's my...
bane of my existence. But hopefully we're going to get to the point where the business like is on a good course of progress where both Matt can get his money back, he can pay himself a good salary.
That'd be nice.
We can hire more people to do the things that, you know, it's all this background stuff that you guys don't need to see, but keeps the business running smoothly, whether it's tool production, whether it's dispatching things, and just ensuring that that gives us time to develop, produce videos, make woodworking content, and just get back into the day-to-day that we started this with. You fundamentally started.
It would be nice to use a workshop for like what it was originally intended for. Though, I mean, I guess it is. It's just used in different ways these days, like lasers and CNC and stuff. It's just like, I came here to cut dovetails. I think I've cut like 3. Actually, no, there's a few more on that box.
I was going to say, you have the keepsake box, and that's probably about it.
Yeah, the drawers on the shaker table.
Oh yeah, the shaker table. That was 2023 though.
So no wonder I had to do a few repairs on that keepsake box. If you watch the series, you'll see they were shocking.
If you're wondering why there are now practice joints available on the website,
Yeah.
because someone needed to relearn.
Oh yes, yes.
But yes, I think that just about wraps up the year. It's been a fucking good one.
It has been a good one. A testing one, but a very rewarding one.
Yes, and I don't know about you, but I have no clue where next year can take us. Bearing in mind where we are now compared to where we started this year.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary.
Yeah. Yeah. It was pretty insane.
I've got a feeling we're expanding into a new unit.
I know.
It,
I'd love to say no, but
yeah. I'm not saying it's happening at the start of the year, the middle of the year.
yeah, if it goes in this trajectory, we have got issues, good issues.
Good issues, and we need to kick out our neighbours so that we can have close by access to our new place.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
On that note,
Thank you very much for your support throughout
Thank
this
you.
year. We very much do appreciate it, particularly the patrons and stuff who donate to us and keep us alive and give us those armbands that I said about earlier.
literally keep us alive.
Yeah, you know, and especially those people as well who like just stick through us through all these ebbs and flows we go through with like the style of content we do and all that, and just supporting across the different channels, whether it's the main one, the second channel, the free online school, or even the van one. You know, there's a lot of stuff out there. There's a lot of stuff to keep afloat, and
Yeah, and thank you to all of you who have bought a mallet and not yet got one.
especially a big thank you, more so than the patrons. A bigger thank you to you guys.
There's going to be a war.
Hey, as long as they don't ask for refunds.
Yeah, patrons can't do that. Yeah, so we're all right.
It's in your contract.
2025, the year of the dispatch mallets.
That's got a ring to it.
It really does.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm turning off the camera.
Yeah, you need to, yeah. All right. See ya. Oh, fucking hell.